The 2008 Mumbai attacks again took centre stage in the Indo-Pak bilateral ties, with New Delhi declaring that 2611 remained a test case for Pakistan's stated commitment to fighting India-specific terror groups. On the dates of Foreign Secretary's talks, the External Affairs Ministry said the two countries have not yet agreed upon a mutually convenient date for the talks. BJP has declared Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal its chief ministerial candidate for the upcoming Assam Assembly polls in April and May, making a departure from his usual practice of not naming a leader for state elections. Sonowal currently holds independent charge of Sports and Youth Affairs Ministry. He was appointed Assam BJP chief in November. Kerala's ruling Congress-led UDF suffered a blow on Thursday as a court ordered an FIR to be filed in the solar panel scam against Chief Minister Oomen Chandy, who claimed innocence and rejected opposition calls to resign. Chandy is all set to challenge with an appeal in the High Court today. Arunachal Pradesh Governor Jyoti Prasad Rajkowa has submitted to the Supreme Court in a sealed cover his reports to the central government on the political crisis in the northeastern state, including the one in which he recommended President's rule be imposed. Sent to submit its report today, the top court will hear the case next on 1st February. Long pending reforms come into effect at the IMF. Emerging and developing economies gain more influence. India's voting rights increased to 2.6% from 2.3% and China's to 6% from 3.8% by the new rules. Reserve Bank of India Governor Raghuram Rajan has raised doubts over the new methodology used to calculate the country's gross domestic product and said policymakers should be careful while arriving at the figure. The new GDP series, which has been in effect for a year now, has been criticized by economists and academicians as the picture presented by the GDP numbers does not corroborate real economic activity. CBI has started questioning gangster Chota Rajan in Tihar prison in connection with journalist Jyotirmoy De's murder case. CBI team reached Tihar jail yesterday, where Rajan is lodged after being deported from Indonesia, and began questioning him after completing necessary formalities. A special Makoka court in Mumbai has granted the CBI permission to interrogate Rajan in the case. In an attempt to prevent possible misuse, Railway Ministry has introduced new checks on booking of e-ticket and i-ticket through IRCTC website. Under the new provisions, a maximum of 6 tickets can be booked online by an individual user in a month on IRCTC website. This new provision will come into effect from the 15th of February 2016. The World Health Organization has said it expects 3 to 4 million cases of the Zika virus in the Americas as fears mount over the rapid spread of the disease. Zika has been linked to thousands of babies being born with small brains in Brazil. WHO is convening an emergency committee on Monday to decide if the Zika virus outbreak should be declared an international health emergency. The Syrian opposition said it will not attend peace talks due to begin in Geneva today, derailing the first attempt in 2 years to hold negotiations aimed at ending the 5-year-long war. An opposition council convening in Riyadh said its delegation would certainly not be in Geneva on Friday, saying it had not received convincing answers to its demands for goodwill steps, including an end to airstrikes and blockades. Germany's governing coalition has reached a deal to end prolonged squabbling over measures to streamline its handling of the migrant influx, a result that means some Syrians may face a longer wait to bring relatives to Germany. The coalition also plans to declare Morocco, Algeria and Tunisia safe countries of origin, making it easier to send migrants back to those countries. A confident Team India will take on Australia for the second T20 match at Melbourne today. India will look to win the 3-match series by winning today's match after its emphatic victory in the first match at Adelaide. Top seeds Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis play the 2016 Australian Open women's doubles match against 7th seed Czech pairing of Andrea Lavakova and Lucy Radenka. A win will mean they will continue their winning juggernaut to notch their 36th win. Sania Mirza and her Croatian partner Ivan Dojic will face 5th seed Zelina Vesnina and Bruno Suarez in the semi-final of the mixed doubles event. Andy Murray will take on Milos Raonic in the men's singles semi-final clash. 3-time champions India overcame a shaky start against Ireland to open their campaign with a 79-run victory in the Group D match of the Under-19 Cricket World Cup in Dhaka. In another game, Nepal caused the first real upset of the tournament as they beat heavyweights New Zealand by 32 runs in Fatullah. The unexplained beaching of dead dolphins and whales continues on the western coastline. This time around, a huge dead bride's whale was spotted on Juhu Beach on Thursday night. The whale measures around 35 to 40 feet, weighing around 3 to 4 tons.